That wing sweep. Barton lined up at the wing back to the left side. Goes in motion. Fakes the ball to Regan up on the inside, and Regan does not have the ball, and it is Barton before he's finally picked up by Verastro. Then a whole pile of Warriors. You're going to see him. Cuts it back up inside where he did have some running room. Verastro the first to get to him, and then got some more help.
6:45 left. Ridgefield trying to run out the clock. 2nd and 6 from its own 24. Charcha coming around to the near side. Trying to break to the outside. Breaks a nice tackle right there, or a nice break of a tackle. Out to the 40 and a first down as he falls out of bounds.
I love the balance on this team. We use Barton and also Charcha on sweeps. And plus you use Regan up on the inside. I mean, that is a beautiful balance.
Coach Fujitani says that this type of offense, this wing T, is a package offense.
It sure is.
Must
this
unwrap
time,
the whole package.
Charcha actually should have been hit a little sooner there. Still battles his way. Finally, he's run out of bounds there by Greg Feber.
Broke out of the tackle of Wyman. 1st and 10 now, with approaching 6 minutes to go in the game. Ridgefield with it at its 40. Barton in motion. They give right up the middle. Regan fumble, loose football, and Barton is fortunate for Ridgefield to fall on it.
Yeah, he got popped pretty good that time with Regan as he loses a couple of yards. And right on the spot was Barton pick up the loose football.
You know, Len, with the exception of the 1 8-yard touchdown run in this second half by Regan, he has been neutralized. So the adjustment that Wilton and Coach Fujitani's staff made at the half has worked in that regard. Second and 11, loss of 1 on the play. A reverse. Charcha inside the 50 to the 48 and a first down. Joe Cleary, the ball carrier.
That's that wing counter. You're going to see they have that play can run to the outside or you can run it up on the inside. And that time Cleary ran it straight over the center where there was a big hole before he was brought down. Take a look at it once again. Okay, they have piled up some yardage here in the running game. Maybe about 240, 250 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 48 of Wilton. Regan hit in the backfield. He breaks away, picking up about 8 yards. Dave Scamone hit him in the backfield, and he just bounced right off him. Cablevision's High School Game of the Week. The PHS FCI Game of the Week brought to you by Physicians Health Services, the health plan rated #1 customer service and customer loyalty. Physicians Health Services has more doctors to choose from than any health plan in the tri-state.
Mark, on that last carry, according to our tally, 19 carries, the 8 yards gives him 100 yards. Last week he had 106 against Bassick, and here tonight just hits the 100-yard mark. Plus 2 touchdowns on the night.
And 2 in the opener against Bassick, so a consistent effort for Nick Regan. And a consistent second possible shutout in a row for Ridgefield. And don't adjust your sets, folks. That light post is tilted. It is the leaning light post of Wilton. You've all heard of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. This is the famed leaning light post.
Bob Codier spoke with Al Trumpert, the interim head coach for Ridgefield. Ed Caviello, we wish Ed well. Goes into surgery on Monday for a back problem. Come over to the near side to talk to Tom Fujitani. Is he going back to talk to Trumpert? I guess so.
We're down to the final 5 minutes of this ball game. Ridgefield on a move. Regan looking for room to rumble. Down to the 32 and yet another Ridgefield first down.
Just pulled his way over the left side that time. And again, the linebackers are coming in, but he just knocks them right over. Missed tackle there by 35. Then Wyman, Connie Hingston all coming in, and Sullivan to make the tackle.
And a timeout called by the Wilton defense. A little bit of a pep session going on.
They couldn't make the first down the whole damn half. And now they're running all over you, just like the first one.
Of course, the next PHS FCX game of the week will be next week, featuring the Danbury Hatters traveling down to Dunningfield to take on the New Canaan Rams. And that game can be seen on Saturday, October 3rd and Sunday, October 4th, only at 7 o'clock on the Optimum channel. We certainly hope you've enjoyed this one, and we look forward to bringing you that next game. And that should be an interesting one. Danbury usually has some strong runners. New Canaan always a power, and a beautiful field at Dunningfield, in which to bring you that football game. 4:51 to go in this one. It has been a dominating performance on both sides of the football by Ridgefield. Charcha in motion, and he'll take the little handoff. Trying to get out to the right side, hemmed in there, and taken down about a yard loss.
Real good job that time, Mark, as the defense was able to string it out. Charcha, who had gone in motion that time, not able to pick up very much yardage. Dave Schimone helping out the nose guard. See, they stretch it out there. You're going to see Fieber. Good job there now, and Gherkin comes into the picture. Hingston, also number 55, helping out Brian Fieber.
Second and 10. Ridgefield gives to Regan. Just keeps his legs churning. Gets close to the 25. Stopped short. He picked up about 6.
So I am very impressed with him, Mark. As we had indicated, they are playing the right defense. They're just knocking people out, the linemen, and plus he himself, when some of those linebackers come up into the gap, he just knocks them right out of there. You can see right there, there's one of the linebackers gets banged out of the way. Brian Fieber, unable to bring him down. It took 4, 5, maybe 6 guys before he finally goes down.
Seeing a pretty physical effort from this Ridgefield team. I'm sure a lot of the coaches in the FCAC are watching our broadcast and taking note. Regan trying to get the first down, but he is met by Fieber, Brian Fieber, the middle linebacker. I don't know if he got it.
He did lunge forward, so he is very close. Or they're going to be short.
And it's 4th and about a yard and a half, give him 2 even. Under 3 minutes to go, down to 2:52.
Also, as we indicated earlier, the broadcast, Mark, with Bob Cloutier being the referee, we have Kim DeLeo. Another few young ladies are working in the FCAC, doing a nice job.
4th down. Ridgefield going to go for it. And the pass is caught. Rossini on the roll hit somebody. I couldn't catch the number. Dragging across the middle.
Belagamba.
And kind of fitting, that guy's been all over the field defensively. The first time we see him in the offensive play, he comes up with a terrific catch to keep the drive alive and just really wrap things up. Now it's 4 downs, and that's the ball game. How about the job that the junior Peter Rossini has done running this Delaware wing T up the middle, breaking tackles, Charcha spinning, touchdown Ridgefield, Ryan Charcha making it 26-0. The Tigers marching down the field.
80-yard drive, Mark, culminated by that touchdown. Regan with the 2 on the night. Charcha, his second. 26-0.
Strong effort. Wasn't hit till he had run about 8 yards and then just refused to go down.
They have had all kinds of trouble in this game, Wilton, stopping that wing counter, that wing trap up on the inside.
The extra point is good.
Charcha with the extra point.
Give them 7 points on the drive. Give Ridgefield a 27-0 lead with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So, Lenny, as we talked about, it's going to be a short, 20-minute ride up Route 7 and then Route 33 to Ridgefield. And the Tigers are 2-0 in the FCAC.
And the other aspect, too, Mark, 8 quarters, unless they, with a minute 57 remaining here in the ball game, if they're able to hold up, that'll be their back-to-back shutouts, and I don't think that's been done up. But we're going to see the touchdown run.
Kind of a counter sweep.
Yeah.
Cross buck action.
It's that wing trap up on the inside. But again, that second effort, there's a lot of missed tackles, and I'm sure Coach Fujitani is not too happy with that.
Regan's intensity might rub off on his running mates.
You know, the other thing, too, is we point out the nice job Peter Rossini has done. He is only a junior. But, again, the guys up in front, Matthias, 260. You got Zemrun's about 180. Rich Perry's 180. Pondelik, about 200. And then Redimer, 275. So, nice size up on the front.
Redimer, a definite Division I prospect. I know UConn has got him high on its list. Kickoff, pretty good kick.
He's down. Well, once his knee touches, he's down.
Mike Gerpe caught the football and put his knee down at the 18. That's where the Warriors will get it.
Really, Mark, that's a safety. That's a safety rule because they don't want people to really get hurt on that play. But this time he was in the wide open. You can see that knee touch the ground. There it is, the right knee. Another beautiful drive of 80 yards, Mark.
The drives have been, with the exception of the third quarter score, it has been long drives. 70, 89, and 80-yard scoring drives for the Tigers. On the prowl early. And able to put this one away in the third quarter. Maxson still the quarterback. And he's just going to keep it. I think he had a little trouble with the handoff.
Yeah, they run a little misdirection action up inside and nothing doing, as those linemen have done an outstanding job all game long. Patrick Wood, Matthias. Yeah, he dropped the ball. He had dropped the ball, Mark. That's why there was no handoff.
Second down and 7 on the pickup of 3 by Maxson. Minute 20 to go. Couple of new running backs in the ball game. Renz Fankhandel.
The kicker.
The kicker, yeah. 5'6", 148 pounds. Getting a little playing time at running back, just a junior. Third down and 3, under a minute to go. Fankhandel again, and slicing across close to the 25, the 30. He may have the first down.
One aspect I don't understand, Mark. Okay, it's 20. Oh, we got a face mask going to be called against Ridgefield. It's like you're conceding here. Throw the football, you know. Put some trips out there and throw the ball.
Work on your passing game
there
a little bit. Never know when you might need it in a
I mean, he's had problems with the running game all night till that third quarter.
Defense, 15 yards. End of the run, first down.
I beg your pardon, interrupting Bob Cloutier.
So a 1st and 10 on the penalty, the face mask call. Maxon, Fankenel in motion. Maxon fumbled the football, still loose, and a bunch of guys in
Ridgefield
orange
recovered.
Jumping up and down because the Tigers have recovered. I'm not sure they'll do much with it with 30 seconds to go, but if you're Ridgefield, it's a fitting way to end a second straight strong performance.
You're going to see a bad snap there, or whether he didn't get his hands down properly. A Maxon in the center, Schloss. Unless there's a new center in there, but I believe that was Schloss that was in there. They just run it out here now.
Yeah, this is the last play coming up. Ridgefield will move to 2-0. Wilton will drop to 0-2.
Yeah, Rossini's just gonna take the knee here right now. You can see it. Now what do they call? Timeout?
Timeout call. There was only 10 men on the field for Ridgefield.
Well, even still, they should have run the play with the 10 guys. Big deal. As long as you got 7 up on the line.
That's right.
Run the play.
But you know what? You wouldn't have. It would have been a penalty. We had 10 guys. They had 3 in the backfield.
Yeah.
And the quarterback, they would have had 6.
Yeah. Or one of the running backs, Mark, just jump up there as a tight end or whatever.
Tough night for the Wilton Warriors. Quarterback Dave Maxon. But the good news is for Wilton, it's just the second game of the season. There are 9 left.
Very impressed tonight, Mark, with Ridgefield. The offensive line did a really nice job tonight. And, of course, the running of Charcha and Leary back there, Barton, and, of course, Reagan with about 115 yards. That's the last play.
And there it is, Rossini taking a knee. Officials going through their official motions, but the clock will run out, and Ridgefield will take its victory back up Route 7 and enjoy the weekend. Ridgefield will win it 27-0, the final score. Celebration has begun on the far side. The Tigers are 2-0.
Well, for years there was that dominance. There was that dominance with those good Wilton football teams, Mark. But the last couple of years, Ed Caviello has been able to put together a real good program and get the young men to come out. And tonight's an indication they may be somebody to contend with in this conference.
And as the teams congratulate each other at midfield, I'd like to congratulate the fine staff led by producer-director Scott Vigdor. His crew at Cablevision Sports is the best. Of course, my partner, the legendary one, Lenny Gambino. It's been a lot of fun. The final score, 27-0 Ridgefield over Wilton. I'm Mark Robbins saying so long and good night, everybody.